It could be an ex, a fleeting crush, or even someone you barely know. If someone suddenly starts invading your mind without permission, know that these thoughts don't arise by chance, no matter how random they may seem. According to Carl Jung, they are valuable clues from your unconscious, encrypted messages inviting you to dive into the vast inner universe and uncover parts of yourself that often remain hidden. This video is an invitation to a transformative journey of self-knowledge, where we will explore Jung's concepts, such as the unconscious, the shadow, the anima and animus, projection, and synchronicity. Get ready to discover that your fixation is not about the other person but about a reflection of something essential that needs to be understood within yourself. Your mind is like a vast ocean. The surface is clear and visible, representing your conscious thoughts and the way you present yourself to the world. But beneath this layer, in the unknown depths, invisible currents move, carrying old emotions, impulses, and beliefs that shape your direction even when you don't realize it. Jung argued that the real key to self-knowledge lies precisely in this invisible territory. When someone repeatedly appears in your thoughts, that person might be acting as a symbol, a representation of profound aspects of your being. Just as an ocean harbors hidden depths, you may not be fully aware of the emotions, conflicts, and suppressed desires that silently influence each wave that forms in your life. Each memory, emotion, or sensation evoked by this person may be an invitation for you to dive into the vastness of your unconscious. Think of a striking dream. Often the elements that emerge are not literal but symbolic, representing aspects of yourself that need attention. The same happens with recurring thoughts about a person. Instead of simply ignoring them or labeling them as obsession, invite them into an internal dialogue. Ask yourself, what does this person symbolize for me, or what feeling or repressed desire is trying to emerge? Among the hidden treasures of the unconscious lies the shadow, that is the set of traits, behaviors, and emotions that we often reject or deny in ourselves. From an early age we learn to conceal what we consider inappropriate or shameful, and the more we try to repress this part, the more it manifests indirectly, especially through the people around us. Have you ever felt a strong emotional reaction towards someone, whether excessive admiration, envy, or even extreme irritation? These reactions may be a reflection of your own shadow. When you feel bothered by someone's unshakable confidence or, conversely, excessively idealize another person, you may actually be seeing in them qualities or shortcomings you haven't acknowledged in yourself. This projection is a way for your unconscious to draw your attention to neglected or suppressed aspects. By accepting and integrating the shadow, you become more whole. Instead of fighting against what you fear or judge as imperfect, learning to coexist with these facets allows for deep and liberating personal growth. Face the feelings triggered by this person as invitations to explore your own vulnerabilities and potential. Each intense emotion can be the key to a more authentic self-awareness and a more balanced life. Jung also teaches us that within each human being exists a fundamental duality, the presence of the anima and animus. These archetypes represent, respectively, the feminine energy present in men and the masculine energy present in women. They are symbolic expressions of qualities that we often seek in others but also exist within us. This inner search for balance between the feminine and masculine is a fundamental process for individuation, the path to becoming a whole and authentic being. The anima manifests through sensitivity, intuition, and emotional connection, while the animus appears as logic, assertiveness, and strength. When these energies are out of balance, we may feel incomplete or unconsciously project these qualities onto others. This is something I experienced firsthand. I was married to a woman whose qualities were unbalanced, and she often projected onto me the animus that she lacked. I was seen as the strength, logic, and assertiveness she felt she didn't have, while she focused more on intuition and sensitivity. This type of dynamic can create emotional dependence, as one partner sees in the other what they believe is missing within themselves instead of developing these qualities internally. If someone won't leave your thoughts, ask yourself, does this person represent something I lack within myself? Instead of idealizing or rejecting the other, learn to recognize that the energies you see reflected in the person occupying your thoughts are already part of your being. This realization allows you to embrace the inherent duality of human nature. Projection is one of the most fascinating mechanisms of our internal world. It happens when we attribute to others feelings, desires, or characteristics that actually belong to us but have not been fully recognized or integrated. Through projection, you create an image of the other person that acts as a mirror for the forgotten or repressed parts of your personality. This image, though it seems external, carries powerful symbolic content. For example, if you admire or envy someone who expresses themselves freely through dance, it may mean that deep down, you wish to feel that same freedom of expression. Facing projections requires courage and honesty with yourself. Instead of being dominated by intense emotions, try to understand their real message. This process is a powerful tool for self-transformation because with each realization, you get closer to a fully integrated version of yourself. Beyond archetypes and projection mechanisms, Jung gifted us with the concept of synchronicity, the idea that in the midst of life's apparent randomness, there is an underlying order. Some events and encounters transcend mere coincidence, carrying profound meaning. Synchronicity is like the universe whispering that everything has a purpose and a message meant for you. Imagine experiencing an unbelievable coincidence. You think of someone, and moments later, they send you a message. These moments are like intersections between your inner world and the external reality, where time and space align to offer you answers or new directions. They are not just random occurrences but invitations to pay attention. When you notice that certain encounters or thoughts emerge at crucial moments, try to see them as a symphony orchestrated by destiny. Synchronicity reminds us that we are part of a greater whole, where every event carries an energy that, if understood, can transform our perception and guide our path towards self-knowledge. By embracing these signals, you align yourself with the natural flow of existence, allowing the magic of the universe to reveal itself in every detail. The persistent presence of someone in your thoughts is not about obsession, it is a deep invitation to dive into the hidden layers of your being. By exploring the ocean of your unconscious, embracing your shadow, recognizing the dance between anima and animus, and identifying projections, you move toward a more integrated version of yourself. Listen to the messages, trust the signs, and, above all, embrace every part of yourself, no matter how contradictory they may seem. True transformation begins when you allow yourself to discover and integrate what has been hidden. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to watch the next one appearing on your screen. It might be the next step on your journey.